winemaking industry. So again, you know, that's a win-win. The more wine we drink, the more racing fuel we help them produce. You know, with that's something we can all get on board with. Jenson Button there. We saw actually Mike Conway on the Toyota pit wall a couple of minutes ago. Conway, of course, with an injury, wasn't able to race at Le Mans, so there's all sorts of last-minute team changes. Jose Maria Lopez stepped up into the number 7 car, and now he's back. So Mike Conway is back. So we're only allowed one former number 7 driver at the moment. So Conway's back, so we've had to get rid of Ant Davidson.
Yeah, he's back at home.
Watching at home with COVID. Or,
yes.
Yeah, he better be watching at home. I will.
Funny how that COVID came on the weekend of the European Championship final. Came on so suddenly after the semi-final.
Yeah.
Afternoon, Ant.
Yeah. Okay, so all sorts of question marks remain over tomorrow, and this is one of the sort of vagaries, I suppose, Graham, of going motor racing, is that the weather, like with everything else, has a big effect. But if it's raining when you're, you know, in the semi-final of a football match and it's not in the final, then it might be warmer, but it doesn't really affect much of from the outside of how the thing plays. But all of the laps we're doing here are in sort of fairly British conditions, and what we might get is a South American day tomorrow. So everything goes up in the air suddenly.
Well, I was going to ask the final question to Pierre before we let him go at the end of this session, which is, it's not just the depth, the scale, if you like, of this field that provides a real challenge for the technology around a racing tyre. It's the fact that these cars are so very different. We've got two completely different incidents. With the LMDH car driving through the hybrid to the rear of the car, we've got the LMH cars that we have here at the moment, so that rule set, which are the Ferraris, the Toyotas, the Peugeots, and the Isotta Fraschini, with a front-driven axle. And then next year, we get the Aston Martin, which is an LMH car, but all the power to the rear with a non-hybrid car. How on earth do you develop a tyre that is fair across that picture?
Yeah, it's a big job. You know, of course, as you said, at the platform, even if it's the same category, the usage of the tyre is different from one LMDH and the LMH car. Of course, the tyre works differently, which was the big challenge for us to develop a tyre that it suits all these type of cars.
And it's the same tyre on every car?
Every car, all the hypercar using exactly the same tyre.
I would love to have been in the room when that phone call. You want to do what? Are they're how different?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get back to you.
I'm glad it's Pierre's job and not mine.
Fabulous.
That's all I'm saying.
It is a great era. It's emerging, it's evolving, it's maturing so quickly. I did say it was final question. I've got a habit of doing this. This is the final question. Tell us a little bit about the commercial reaction from your colleagues on the other side.